Hello and welcome. Today we are looking at the Sims 4 Blooming Room kit. And you know how it is, new packs. We're here in Newcrest on an empty lot, ready to go. So there's not too many items, so I don't think it's going to take us too long to look at. I am going to put on move objects though. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at all the things, and then I'm going to cut. And then we're going to try to build something with them, and I'll do like a speed build to show it off and stuff like that. Just so you can see them in like a kind of practical use. So let's take a look at these bad boys. Okay, interesting. I'm also going to put out here that I am not a fan of kits. I think that they are not worth the money. I think that they are expensive for what they are, and I don't know, I'm just not very fond of them. I think that I'd prefer them in other situations. I don't know, I guess we'll put that there. I like that that all has slots though, that's interesting. Go on the top one. Okay. Where's it gone? It's gone into the universe. Really, it has. Control Z. That's because we got move objects on. That's fine. We'll place it from a couple. Oh, I know, we'll put it in the middle so we can look at it from all angles. And then we've got this bad boy, which I feel like everyone's excited for because it's like a cute little thing. I don't know. And then we've got this thing, another wall hanging one. Okay, we'll put that there too. Look at that, all these plants on my shelf. Ooh, look at this, more plants on a shelf. And again. And, okay, a citrus kind of tree. Interesting. That's a weird kind of color. Okay, so that kind of matches... Oh, no. I thought it matched... I thought that'd be bigger. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's actually quite unique. I like that. Okay, that's quite unique as well. We don't have anything like that. Okay, interesting. Interesting. This one's interesting as well. And then we've got another hanging one from the ceiling. Okay. So, let's talk about it. So I feel like, I'm going to put this out there, that I feel like a lot of stuff from kits were either things that should have been in the game, like in a different pack, and they didn't make it past concept art, or they didn't do things, because the art styles to some of these is quite similar to a lot of other stuff we get in the game. Like these are like the colors for university, but also eco. Like they are very on brand for eco. Like they look like something we would have got in eco. This looks like something we would have got in university, although that's pretty cute. I like that one. We are going to look at some of the swatches while I rant. They're kind of cute. Like, don't get me wrong. I think these items are cute, but do I think it's worth the price tag? I mean, This is interesting. This would be good for like some sciencey builds. I feel like that'd be good in like university too, because like, you know, a science kind of thing. Don't know where the heck this came from. Oh, that's got a glass backdrop. Okay, that makes this object slightly more interesting. This, I feel like, should have been in cottage living. Like, look at it. It looks very cottage living. Again, with the rusty kind of stuff. This looks like it should have been from university or tiny living. Same with this one. This looks like it should have been in, oh, what's that one that has all the glass? Probably, I feel like it's an eco one again. This look again looks like a tiny living or a cottage living one. This one feels like a tiny living as well. Although I like some of the other swatches on this one. I feel like some of the lighter swatches are a bit bright. Something like that's quite nice. This one feels kind of new because it's got, if it had just the basket, I would say probably cottage living, but because of this, it feels a bit more newer. This feels like a university one. They had a lot of like stuff like that, the suspension-y kind of stuff. This definitely feels like a university one too. It's small. This one, I don't know. This could have been included in something like Snowy Escape, but it feels new to me. It feels kind of like a weird bonsai. This one feels new to me as well. I feel like this is one of the items they made specifically for this kit. Because I don't think there's many. I mean, it could have been in something like Jungle, but the patterns on it and the color scheme don't fit the Jungle pack. So I feel like this is new. This one feels like a an eco one. So does this one actually. The colors look very the same. The suspension pots, we did get a lot of like weird looking things in eco. It feels very much like that. Although I do, like I said, I do like these items. This also looks like something that should have been in eco. And this, I don't know, this feels new as well. Or maybe something that should have been in university in like a lab. Which is what was I saying? This one and this one. Like, they both look like lab kind of things. And I said this one might be from university too. But yeah. So there we go. And then we've got these, and I don't know where these, this looks quite similar to the tiny living one, but it has a light on it. So that's interesting. And this one feels kind of new as well. Kinda. I don't know. So that's the new items. That's the swatches for them. Maybe I'm just crazy, but they just feel like they come from other packs. To me. And I'm not saying that they were developed beforehand, but I'm saying I feel like they were maybe concept art from packs that never made it through. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think it's great to reuse assets, but, well, in this instance, I guess, but it does feel like a bit of a mishmash of different packs kind of put together. That's what a lot of the kits have felt like to me, with the exclusion of Fashion Street and the Incheon Arrivals pack. They felt a lot more detailed, I suppose. That's a good way to put it. I don't quite know. But everything else feels like it should have been in a different pack. Either it was a concept art or it was a, thing. But I'm a firm believer that kits are very much, let's see what content we're missing and what content we were going to give them in packs and just shove it into kits so that we can say the game's complete. That's kind of what kits feel like to me. I don't know. There's some cute items here, I guess. I suppose you guys want my review before we look at the building. There's some cute items here, and if they're up your alley, I mean, yeah. If you like a lot of plants. I personally was not going to buy this. I only buy the kits at this point because I want to do videos for you guys. Personally, I don't think kits are worth it, but that could just be me. I don't know. I like plants. I'll probably use this like behind a bed at some point as like a bed head. Kind of like that. Oh, it's a bit big. Maybe I won't. But you know what I mean? Like, I like them, but I just don't know how much I'll use them. And especially because, like, a lot of these don't really have, like, a cohesive theme. And, like, you've got the science buddies, then you've got, like, the modern buddies, and you got, like, the, the cottage living. Then you got the kind of, like, oh, I'm into plants and live in an apartment kind of buddies. You know, like there's like 3, I suppose, distinctive styles. You know, we've got like the I live in an apartment and I like plants kind of buddies. And there's science buddies, and then there's I like to have gardens buddies. See, I've broken them up into their little groups. And so, like, well, some of them kind of work, kind of don't. See, that's the I like plants. This is the science buddies. This is the cottage living buddies. Although this could probably go over here too. Yeah, actually, I feel like that's a better fit. You see, 3 distinct styles in the pack, I suppose, where I feel like they come from. So these feel like a cottage living pack. These feel like a eco pack or university. And these feel like a, I suppose, maybe a university for like the science stuff, or some kind of science or alchemy pack that we're getting sometime in the future. I feel like, I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to build something and we're going to see how that turns out. And hopefully, yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I'm probably going to build like a, I don't know, maybe like a micro home with like a lot of plants is what I'm thinking. Because, I don't know. Where else can you fit a lot of plants but a tiny home? I don't know. But I will be back and we'll be talking over that. And we are back and I've built a thing and we're looking at it now. So I decided to build a dorm in the Brightchester place because I felt, I don't know, like I said, a lot of the stuff I felt went with the university stuff. So I was like, yeah, we'll make a little dorm. So it's a tiny home dorm for your Sims to live in. I think it's the 2nd tier of tiny homes. So it's not the tiniest, but it's still pretty gosh darn small, which I figured would help your university Sims too, because they get the skill bonus and stuff like that from having a small home. So that's what we're working with. I actually kept it pretty cheap. I also struggled to place this ladder. So what I did is I pretty much made a box and I used every single item from the new kit in here, and I only used other pack stuff from Eco, University, and then base game. So, and then the kit. So it's pretty pack light so that you can use it wherever. I figured, I guess I could have used tiny living since I made it a tiny home. Didn't think of that, but that's okay. That's fine. I guess I wonder what happens if someone without tiny living tries to place it. I guess maybe they just wouldn't get the challenge. Interesting. I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. The items seem to work pretty well for making a very plant-filled space. So yeah, like I said, the aim of this would be like a little dorm room, I suppose, for someone who really likes plants. Maybe they're studying a science kind of major or something, and I don't know, or maybe they're just a hippie and they're doing an arts one. This would work well too if you chucked in like a painting easel. I didn't really put any skill stuff down. I made sure to have a laptop so that they could do their studying, I guess, and then they could also oh gosh, I didn't put in an oven either. They just have a microwave. If you are running the Dream Home Decorator, you could probably do like a stovetop one or something. I didn't want to put one down. I probably would have if I did, but I was like, nah, I want to keep it as pack light as possible so it's nice and accessible for y'all, and there we go. But I'll let you guys watch that. I made sure to have like a little space on the roof to party, you know, because it's university. And really, let's be real, that's all you can do in The Sims. You can just throw parties and get drunk. You know, whatever, man. But yeah, so what do you guys think of the kit? Will you be buying this one? Will you not be buying this one? Were you waiting to see my thoughts on it? Personally, I think it's probably a wait until it's on sale, like usual with most of the kits. I feel like there's nothing that's gonna break the game that's amazing. It's not a showstopper. If you like the stuff, get it. If you don't, again, but don't get it. But like, I personally don't think kits are worth the money overall. So that's what I mean. If you like it, you could get it. If you don't, there's some nice items if you like plants. If you don't like plants, that's okay, but probably not for you. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of kits, so I don't know. Let me know your thoughts below. Also, I'm learning with my polls recently that neither are y'all. Most of you are actually skipping on buying this pack, so you might be interested to see this, maybe, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know. But yes, what else am I doing? Today I'm going to work, which will be fun. I've got a lot going on at work. I was going to get up earlier, but I fell back asleep, and so I was like, yeah, it's okay. I'll start recording at 6 a.m., which is about usually when I get up, but I'd still like to go, I don't know, play some Animal Crossing this morning. Yeah, I'm obsessed with Animal Crossing lately, in case you guys haven't noticed. It's great. You should check out my series if you haven't. If you have, you could check out some of my other series. I talk to myself a lot, so that's a lot of fun. I don't know. Other than that, I don't really do much, guys, so I don't have any fun stories for you because I don't even go into the office anymore. I just work from home, and I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Critical Role while I'm working. I finished campaign 1. I've been going on the campaign 1 for a long time. I didn't finish it, like, briefly. But I started campaign 2, and I'm enjoying that so far. It's interesting. I also have a couple other D&D things that I like to watch. One of my favorites, Quest and Chaos. They're a great channel. You should check them out. But anyways, this is ending. I'm rambling. I love D&D. I'll talk to you all another day. Bye-bye.